Claude Design just got a real upgrade that turns it from a cute little AI toy to a real design product. It now learns your exact brand and lets you design things by hand. So no more just prompting and just hoping for the best. And then they went ahead and fixed the one thing everyone hated: how fast it burns through your tokens. I'm going to show you all of this live, how people are using it right now to build real products. Let's go. First off, quick context in case you've never touched it. Claude Design is Anthropic's AI design canvas. So you describe what you want and it builds it for you in real time with a working interface that you can explore, click buttons, etc. So it's not just a static picture or gives you back chunks of code for you to run. This launched back in April and this update just dropped on the 17th. It's available on free accounts, pro, and max accounts. And it pulled over 1 million users in just the first week. So this is what makes it genuinely useful for work. And here's everything that changed. All right, so first things first, you can go to claude.ai and then access the design by clicking on the design button right here. It then takes you to this page, which is the official Claude Design page. As you can see, it's still in beta. All right, let's start talking about the upgrades. And this first one is the biggest one for me. So previously, if you wanted to change anything around on here, once it generates the result, for example, this button that says join the community, you would have to just prompt it and tell it which button it is and the changes that you want. And then you just have to pray it gets it right. Now, what you can do is hit this edit button and then hit the button right here that says join community. And on the left-hand side, as you can see, I have all types of things and changes that I can do. So I can fix this button, make it say whatever I want. I can position it however I want, whatever size, whatever font. And so I don't have to rely on the AI getting it right every time, because sometimes it could be just a small change and then the AI just completely messes up everything. So now you can just go ahead, do it yourself, and get it over with. And one more thing that is very clever about this is once I say, for example, change the color of this button to red, then the AI can pick up on it and change all the colors for the main buttons like this one to red. So then you don't have to keep going and doing it for every single button. All right, second upgrade, and this is what makes it usable for real companies, is you can now import your design system. So your fonts, your colors, your components, basically your entire style. So then once you do that, every screen that Claude generates is automatically on brand and consistent with your own design. It even checks its own output and compares it to your design system that you uploaded to make sure it gets it right every single time. So it's fairly simple. You just want to go down here where it says design system, and then you want to set up your design system. You can either connect your Figma or your GitHub here, or you can build one with Claude Code if you don't have an existing one. So this is the most useful feature for me, is the one that you can connect to your existing design system. As you can see, if you have a GitHub link, you paste it here. If you have a Figma file, it goes over here as well. Fonts, logos, assets, everything. And then if you have any additional details like prompts or things that you want to stay consistent the whole time, you can also add them on here. All right, so this brings us to upgrade number 3, and this is where designers and developers usually lose days. Normally, once you design something, then someone has to rebuild it, and that someone is usually Claude Code. Now, for those of you who have tried Claude Design, once you were done with a project, you probably just grab a zip folder and feed it to Claude Code. And you might notice that the result that Claude Code gives you is slightly different from the one you've seen on Claude Design. And that is no longer the case, because as you can see here on screen, if you hit share and then send to, you can package the whole thing and send it over to Claude Code. And it doesn't only package the design and the assets and everything, it also includes any comments or tweaks that you wanted previously, so that Claude Code can deliver the best possible output. So if you flagged something in the past, it gets handed over to Claude Code. That way you're not just handing over the design, you're also handing over your intention. One thing, however, so if you do use this handoff feature, it will hand off into a new Claude Code session. If you would rather have it in a session that you were previously running, then you would have to type the command /design-score. So just be aware of that. They did not simply stop at the Claude Code migration, they also added multiple destinations. So if I press here on add destination, you'll see that a lot of editors come up, like Adobe Base 44, which is also an AI designer, I believe, Canva, Gamma, everything. So you can now go from Claude Design to pretty much all the main ones, which is great. All right, our final upgrade. This one is a bit boring, it's not too technical, but it's the upgrade everyone has been begging for. As you know, previously on Claude Design, it had its own token pool and it was separate to your Claude subscription. So you would be using Claude for like 10 minutes and they just tell you to wrap it up, you're done. Now, however, your usage limits are shared with Claude Code, Cowork, and Chat. So then the translation is you're able to use it for full sessions, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever, depending on your plan, and you will not get cut off. So that's pretty much it for the Claude upgrades. Now, how do you make money off of this? 3 real ways. One is sell landing pages and prototypes. By using the brand import and the Claude Code handoff we discussed earlier, you can take a client's website and match their brand. That way you can ship a real website fast and it looks like it's their actual product. 2 is productize. So go from design to fully built. So you're not presenting a mock-up anymore, you're presenting the fully complete thing. And obviously you can do that thanks to Claude Code, since it just builds it for you, it gives you the code and everything ready to go. 3 is you can offer it to small teams who don't even have a designer to begin with. So founders, small agencies, marketers, that way you become the person who turns their ideas into a final polished product. If you want to actually build this into an offer, the exact prompts, the brand design, the import setup, everything, that's what we do inside of our free school community. We just started it, it's completely free, and we post exactly how we use AI to deliver real solutions for companies. Links in the description, come build with us. If this helps, subscribe. I break down every single big AI drop like this one. Thank you.